On YouTube at the like.
Sitaram, Namaste. A pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. It's good to see so much of you so early. That's nice. Tonight is our sixth night. It's a night that a lot of people look forward to. The Supernaka, also the death of Raja Dasara. This evening, we would like to let you all know that this year, Ramleela, we celebrate 109 years. And this year is dedicated to none other than Sri Chabilal Uri, better known as Uncle Dummy, the gentleman who constructed the Rawan year after year for the past 50 years. He's not in the best of health, and that is not the reason why we choose to honor him. We did make this decision a while now. It's just during the Ramleela, he fell ill. And also, one of our long-standing members, Mr. Rajendra Hari. You know, may Hanuman Baba continue to bless them and may they recover in a speedy time. So as we get ready to perform our invocation dance, our arti, and our puja, we would like to thank some of our sponsors who, without them and their sponsorship, this production would not have been possible. So this is our way in telling them thanks by giving some recognition to most of these persons who year after year would contribute to our Ramleela. We must give thanks to some of our executive members, just about 5 of them mainly, put together this production that you all see in here at this grounds presently. And not forgetting our videographer, none other than our Vice President, Mr. Dinesh Ramota, night after night, covers the Ramleela to ensure that who cannot make it at the venue can view online. And we must say thanks to him. And now I hand you over to our Secretary, Bharat, Ramota.
Sitaram, we would like to start with the Shogunas Borough Corporation, His Worship Mayor of Shogunas, Mr. Faik Mohammed, Councillor for Felicity Endeavour, Mr. Sundar Joku, Dr. Kalyan Mochu, Value Supermarkets, INET Limited and the Myopia Management Clinic, Felicity Community Pharmacy, Who Sound Company, Universal Structures Limited, Felicity Furniture and Appliances, Central Executive Hardware, LNS Electrical and Plumbing Supplies, Ceiling Experts, Mr. Daryl Manek, Beatrice Fabric and Home Furnishing, Musical Kiss, Abraham Southern Seclusions, Vanessa's Kitchen, R&N Supermarket, Central Ice of Felicity, Hamada Tent Rentals, G1 Supermarket, Media Concepts 29, N Britain Enterprises, Electrofix, Dave Branding Designs, Fully Med Supplies, Chasing Perfection and Events Management, Annals Roofing and General Contracting Services, Liberty Printing, Caribbean Kitchen and Pool Lounge by Lystra, Tigers Roti Shop, Indus Merchant Limited, Ryan Tent Rentals, Sitaram Balrupan Family, Panit Lachmidat Prasad, NDS Motors Company Limited, Felicity Backer Boys Tassa Group, On the Line General Hardware, Savi Balrupan Family, Trini Style by Dinesh, Felicity Health TT, Sam Day Stew, Club Coconut, and lastly, Holidays Food. We would like to say a huge thank you to all of these sponsors for their support year after year in making Ramleela celebrations a success that it is. I now hand you over to Pandit Budara Venkatesu to take us through tonight's discourse. Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Sri Ram. Sitaram devotees, we want to commence the 6th night of Ramleela, Ram Katha, demonstrating the principles of Sanatana Dharma, that was set by Almighty God Himself. The Dharma means the principles, the codes of conduct, the way that man should conduct him or herself for the best results in life that will bring about joy and happiness in one's life. So this time, devotees, we'll commence with our prayer. A warm welcome to all our guests who come from foreign lands, Canada. We are very blessed to have our drummer, born and grown in Canada, and is doing a wonderful job in his culture there, singing, music, tassa, and everything. So he's here to join with us tonight in this Ramleela. Special blessings to him and his sister and the cousins who have come. For the first time, in fact, the second time they are here today. Yesterday was the first and today will be the second. Vasudev Brijwan. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vaktunga Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighram Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Sumkhasya Ekdantascha Kapilo Kagachkarnakah Lambodharasya Vikato Vighnasho Vinayakah Dhumraketurganaadhaksho Bhalachandro Gajananah Dvadashaytani Namani Yah Pathe Shubhayadapi Vidyarambhe Vivahe Cha Praveshe Nirgami Tatha Sangrame Sankate Chaiva Vignatasya Na Jayate. Om Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurudeva Maheshwaram Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ye Sadguru Devaya Namaha. Hari Om. In this prayer, we salute the one all-pervading, all-knowing, all-powerful being. That power that governs this entire universe, who have manifested innumerable times. Unto thee we offer prayer. Om Namo Swadantaya Sahasramurte Sahasrapadakshi Surorubahave Sahasraname Purushaya Shashute Sahasrakoti Yugadharane Namaha. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Namo. Om Sugriva Mitram Paramam Pavitram Shri Sita Kalatram Naramekhagatram Karunya Patram Shatapatra Netram Shri Ramachandram Satatam Namami. Samsara Saram Nigama Pracharam Dharmavataram Hridabhurivaram Sada Nirvikaram Sukha Sindhu Saram Shri Ramachandram Satatam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya Adi Shakti Durgaya Namah Aim Saraswatyai Namah. Hari Om. Ramaya Arti. Bharat Shri Ramayana Ji ki Kirti Kavita Lalita Sayapi. Bharat Shri Ramayana Ji ki Kirti Kavita Lalita Sayapi. Gavat Brahma Adhika Muni Narad Valmiki Vijnana Visharad Sukhasanghad Sesha Ansharad Varni Bhavana Sutta Kirti. Arti Shri Ramayana Ji ki Arti Shri Ramayana Ji ki चंदन केसर बस सारंग संमत सद आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति कवि ललित सिय में। सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। हरि ओम। जय श्री राम। We are about to commence our invocation dance, followed by the commencement of the sixth night of Ramleela. The continuation from last night, the sad situation in Ayodhya, in the passing of the great king, but the great lesson was told before his final breath. Your past will haunt you. Be careful. The very now can be a past, and the now can be now, and the now can be in the future. Be careful of how you live life now is important. जो कल करना तो आज कर ले, जो आज करना तो अब कर ले. Now is important. The past cannot change, the future is unknown, but now is important. So blessed are all of you who have come from near and far and will listen very attentively to the narration of Sant Goswami Tulsidas Ji, coming straight from the Sri Ramchandra Manas, right here, demonstrated by the members of the first Felicity, Ramleela and Cultural Group. We must congratulate the members of the group for maintaining the sacred tradition that came from the sacred soil, our ancestral land. Let us all give the committee members a solid round of applause to show them our appreciation year after year. Second, I want to appreciate the players and the children and the family of the younger children who is taking the mantle from year to year and from age to age. Let us give the children and all the members of the playing the group a solid round of applause to show our love and appreciation. Jai Shri Ram. Dasa. बोले प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। हरि ओम तत्सत। Tonight, a very important lesson must not be forgotten. It ended with the Sarvan Kumar Katha last night, when the dying bed, the final breath of Radha Dashratha, I told you, that represents his personification of the Veda. The book, the Veda, impersonalizes itself, in fact, personalizes itself in the form of Radha Dashratha. The Veda. And from Veda, we come Gyan, Bhakti, Vairagya. Kaushilya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. Knowledge represents Vedic knowledge, what is to be known. What is to be known is Jnana, knowledge of the self, the true existence, Bhakti, love for the Creator who put you in this world and whose breath you're breathing, and Vairagya, while you're enjoying everything, accept it like a vacation, detach itself from everything. While you enjoy, for example, you come here tonight, you enjoy the little light, the buzzer-like environment, and then when time will come, all will return home. That's what the three queens represent devotees: Jnana, Bhakti, and Vairagya. And these three principles will only be found in the Vedas. The Vedas, which embody itself in the form of Radha Dashratha. And wherever is the Vedas, there's Jnana, Bhakti and Vairagya. Wherever there's Jnana, Bhakti and Vairagya, Bhagwan is there present. Ramachandra. That's the reason why Bhagwan Rama took avatar in Ayodhya. The very meaning of the word Ayodhya is a place of no battle. Yuddha means battle, and Ayodhya means no battle. Where there's no battle, there's peace, there's harmony, as we have seen so far. And this is what Ramleela means in our everyday life. Last night, however, It ends with the past will haunt you. Mother Dasharatha told Kausalya Ma, oh mother, when I was in my youth, I was hunting, I heard a sound, and in hearing that sound, I placed a special arrow called a Shabda Vidhi. Shabda means sound. This arrow that will travel by sound and hit whatever target wherever it may be. It is called a Shabda Vidhi Ban. And I happened to, that arrow in fact, released by my hands, happened to shot a young boy that was in service to his blind parents, Udhan Rishi and his wife, who was both blind. What we call as Antihadantha. And oh mother, he said, during that time when this occurrence took place, he pronounced a curse upon me that when I also will die, grieving for my son in my youth, I couldn't understand what they were saying. I thought that they were not only blind but stupid also. But today, oh Mother Kausalya, oh Kaikai, oh Sumitra, I have realized that now I am reaping the fruit of my action. Karam ka leek hamite nare bhai, koi lakh kare chaturai. And with this, devotees, in Ayodhya, when misery struck Ayodhya, Guru Vashisht takes the spotlight. Shri Ram Lakshman is in the forest with Ma Sita. Bharat and Shatrughan, they were at the Nana's residence in Kekaya. And immediately, while Dashrath having told that episode of his life in the past, be careful, no one knows the past. And when I say the past, I mean the past life, the past birth that you before, when you came here. We came here in a stock of our merit and demerit. God alone knows the past. God alone knows the present, and God alone knows the future. That's a good reason why we should always time pray to God. That's the reason why we tie a little Raksha in our hands. Raksha means a protective cord. And how can this protective cord protect us? When we see it and we think of the Lord, it represents our thoughts must be on the Lord. Thinking about Bhagavan constantly, that thought in Bhagavan, man mana bhavan bhakto, thinking about the Lord will protect us. That's a good reason why we must pray. Because you are breathing the breath of the Lord, of Bhagavan. Pray to that Lord. What is prayer? Prayer means to think of God and chant His sacred names. What can we say to God when God knows everything? Sarvagya, Sarvyapak, Ajanma, Janamrahit, Avinashi. What can we tell that Lord who knows everything, who is equal, present everywhere, and who is all powerful? The Lord Himself, Bhagavan Himself says, O beloved soul, O beloved embodiment of divinity, think of me. Think of me at all times. Tasmat Sarvakaryeshu. Think of me at all times. And so devotees, rather Dashratha reminding himself of his past life, and he said, Ram Ram Kahi Ram Kahi, Ram Ram Kahi Ram, Tanu Pari Hari Raghubar Birahai, Rao Gayo Sudham. Like this devotees having said that, Radha Dashratha, repeating the name, crying out, Ram, Ram, again and again, Ram, and yet again, Ram, Ram, he said. And while chanting the name Ram, devotees, Ram Nam Satya Hai, his body dropped, lifeless, from the chief of the Raghu's line and ascended to the abode of the Devas. His body now becomes separated and his soul, his jiva, now went to Surdham. Jiyan maran phalu dashrath pawa, and anek amal jasu chhawa. Jiyat Ram vidhu badano nihara, Ram birah kari marmu samvara. It was Raja Dashrath who reaped the reward both of his life and death. His untarnished fame spread throughout a number of universes. As long as he lived, he gazed on Sri Rama's countenance, his moonlight countenance, and brought glory to his death by making separation from Ram his excuse for it. This is a lesson for all of us. Blame no one for our demise. Blame no one for our pain and suffering. This very word of Dashrath here was highlighted again. It will be repeated in the Lakshman Gita when Lakshman spoke to Nishad. So as Dashrath fell lifeless on the ground, devotees, the Guru now takes spotlight. Tab Vasishta Muni Samaya Samakahi Aneka Itihas Shokar Navar Sabahi Kara Nija Vijnana Prakash. Then the sage Vashish devotee who came in a time of problem in the family and give them counsel, bring stability to the mind of all. And no sooner Guru Vasishta asked the great Sumantra to go to the Nana's home of Kaikai in Kekai to retrieve Bharat and Shatrughan. The sage Vashish now called upon Sumantra Tasa to go and give this news to Ram, to Lakshman, to Bharat and Shatrughan. Don't tell them, just tell them the Guru has sent for them. Now, the messenger is now taking leave from Ayodhya and is making way to Kekai with Bharat and Shatrughan. Shatrughan, the remover of all enemies, and Bharat, the ocean of compassion, is there residing at the Nana's home in Kekai. Hearing the sage command, with Guru Vasish's command, warriors rushed along with speed that put the excellent step to shine to shame. Ever since things began to take a vicious turn in Ayodhya, evil omens occurred before Bharat in Kekai. The moment things began to happen in Ayodhya, the death of Dashrath and all of these calamities, Bharat began to experience negative omens in Kekai. As a messenger of Guru Vashish of Ayodhya is making his way to Kekai, Ehi biti soja ta Bharata mana, Bhavan pahuche jatai, Guru anusasana shravana suni, Chale ganesu banai banai. While Bharat was passing his anxious days, his anxious time in Kekai, the messenger arrived in Kekai. Guru Anusasana Shravana Suni. चले गणेश मनाई. The moment the messengers reached there in Kekaya, hey Bharat, hey Shatrugna, our beloved Guru had sent for both of you. Hearing these words of the messenger, hearing the commands of the Guru, listen carefully what Bharat did. See, Bharat began to experience negative signs. Bharat began to experience, a bad feeling, like something going to happen, but we're not aware of. When this happens to us in our everyday life, here Bharat taught us, the moment Bharat began to experience these negative signs, he began to pray to Lord Ganesha. Vignanashaka, Om Abhipta Siddhartha Siddhyartham, Pujto Yahasura Sarva Vigna Harastasmai, Ganarpate Namaha. O remover of all Vigna, obstacles, I bow to thee, O Lord Ganesh. In his mind, he prayed homage to Ganesh. And now, devotees, what happened? Bharat now, in the company of the messenger, Dasa, praying to Lord Ganesh, Pranam Mishirisa Devam, putting his mind to Lord Ganesh, that my Lord, I am unaware of what's happening in the future, where you alone know, my Lord. I bow, I seek refuge, Lord. Take care of the future. Bharat and Shatrugna is in the company of the messenger from Ayodhya. Making the way very quick. With this heaviness in his mind, Bharat near the city, close to the city, evil omens occurred to him as he entered Ayodhya. The crows began to make ugly sounds. The donkeys, the jackals give cry. Bharat began to feel that extra heavy feeling. Something was wrong. As he entered Ayodhya, all the animals, the people, the trees, the rivers, everything looked dismal. While evil overcomes, all felt separation from Sri Ram. When Lord is exiled from your mind and your heart, when you exile the Lord, that's when human society becomes a failure and a source of disaster. Bharat observing the people of the city, everyone was very sad. The citizens now met him, but never spoke a word. He came out to meet Bharat. No one spoke. Pura janna mirahi, na kahahi chalu kachu. Gawai jo harahi jahi, Bharat kusal puche na sakahi, bhaya vishal man mahi. The people's mind was too sad to even inquire, to even speak to Bharat. They made obeisance and quietly passed on. Bharat too could not inquire after the welfare, his mind being obsessed with fear and grief. With fear and grief that overcomes the mind. Who can function when the mind is overcome by fear and grief? When the Lord who have taken avatar to remove fear and grief now is banished because of desire. Desire and cravings are two great enemies in the human mind. It is the desires and the cravings for the things of the world, worldly enjoyment, has banished the Lord from our life. And as a result of this, today the world is like this today, full of fear and misery, fear, sorrow. Kaikai was as happy as a hill woman. Hill woman means a very low caste of people. Goswami Tulsidas ji ne kaha, it is well. Kaikai now asked about the welfare of her parents in Kaikai. Kaikai also, even though she appears to be happy, seeing her son Bharat sad with no obvious cause and depressed in spirit, she asked him, "Hey Putra, oh my beloved son, how is my mother? How is my mother's home?" Bharat assured her, "Ma, everything was well," and then inquired after the health and welfare of his own family. "Tell me, where is my father, Ma?" "Hey Mata Shri, पिता कहाँ है और भ्राता लक्ष्मण कहाँ है और भाभी सीता कहाँ है?" "Mata Shri, tell me, mother, where are my beloved brothers and my bhabi?" "Sudi sutta vachana saneha maya kapata need bhari nain bharat shravana mana sula sama papi na bodhi bhain." On hearing the son's affectionate words, that sinful woman, now we have to understand here, to connect this what's happening here, remember this whole episode here it took place in the heavens. The Devatas did not want Lord Rama to remain in the kingdom. Why? Because the Devatas and the Rishis and the Munis have already taken avatar in the forest and awaiting him. So they preferred Lord Rama to go in the forest. So the Devatas create this harmony that no one knows. That's why I don't blame anyone. Just have faith in God and let life go on. So, not knowing this, Bharat now is calling his mother evil and sinful. And mother, who was bewildered by the Maya of Ma Saraswati, who used mantras and instruments to corrupt Ayodhya, she began to cry fake tears. And spoke words that pierced the ears and soul as to many shafts of Bharat mind. "I have accomplished, O my son Bharat, I have accomplished everything for you, O beloved son. And you know, O son, that mantra has been a great help to me. And you know, while this was taking place, Shatrughan, who's always aware and conscious and alert and is close to his brother. This is to show brotherly love. While Rama and Lakshman together, Bharat and Shatrughan together, Shatrughan was listening all that was taking place. "O son, I have prepared everything for you, and this poor mantra been of great help to me. Only God has marred this plan a little before they could be completed. The king has departed into Indra's paradise. In other words, then, your father is dead. O son, as soon as he heard that his father is no more in the body, he died. Bharat was overcome with grief as an elephant who is terrified at the roar of a lion. Crying out, Bharat began to cry, "Hey He Pita Shri, Ha Pita Shri. And like this, he fell to the ground, much agitated. Oh Father, I could not see you before you leave, nor did you, my father, He Pita Shri, entrust me to the care of Sri Ram. Then, collecting himself, he got up with some effort and said, tell me, Mata Shri, He Kai Ma, tell me, Kis Karan, Pita Shri Maharaj, tell me what's the cause of his death? Tell me the cause of my father's demise. Hearing the words of the son, she replied, as one who had cut a vital part of and inserted poison into it. With a glad heart, that cruel and wicked woman recounted from the very beginning all that she had done. And you know what you saw? Oh son, in the olden days, I was in war with your father. And on one occasion I saved his life by risking my life to save his life. He was so delighted and he asked me a boon, anything I wanted, he granted to me. And I said, I don't need anything now, but whenever. And your father said, no problem. And the time had come, oh father, oh my son, I asked him, there's two boons that you, my beloved son, will be the king, and my Rama, my beloved Rama, will be in the forest. From a time Bharat heard, Bharat hi bisareu pitu maran, surat Ram ban gaun, hetu apan pau jani jiya, thakit rahe dhari maun. Now Bharat forget about his father's death when he heard of his brother now in the forest. And realizing in his heart that he was at the root of it, he remained dumb, he remained stupefied, speechless, observing his son's distress. She comforted him in many ways, devotees. But how could you comfort someone like Bharat, who is an ocean of compassion, have lost his father and have lost his brother and Bhabi and two brothers otherwise? They have gone to the forest. Kaikai tried her best. When Shatrughan heard, the same time Kaikai tried to comfort Bharat, Shatrughan till then had already heard all the trick and everything, how Manthara was a part of that plan. The same time when Mother Kaikai tried to comfort Bharat, that one eye, humbug. Now she was an instrument of wickedness. She was used. Manthara make her entrance, devotees, Tasa. And Shatrughan wasted no time. The moment in his mind, he already built up a temper in his mind that mantra was instrumental in my father's death and the demise of my father and the punishment of my brothers. In an instant, Shatrughan devotees with a steady aim struck her one blow upon her humbuck. That hump got straight one time. And so we now witness a little beating from Shatrughan, from the powerful arm of Shatrughan to the body of Manthara. Shatrughan seized her by her hair and began to drag her all over Ayodhya. Kumagi laat and Kubar Mara, Pari Kuhar Bhara Bahi, Bharat but a powerful blow she received from Shatrughan. Her hump was smashed, her head split, her teeth broken, and her mouth emitted blood. She said, "Ah, my God, what harm have I done? Surely this is an ill recompense for my service." Hearing this and seeing her vile form, seeing her vile from head to foot, Shatrughan, the slayer of the demons, the slayer of the enemies. The meaning of the word is Shatrughan. It means one who destroys the enemy. He seized her by her hand and dragged her. Bharat, who have just got news of his father's death, his brother's banishment. Now what he's seeing here, see how situations occur in life, how to handle this. Rama is in the forest, Dasharatha died. Look what happened in Ayodhya. That is the same way when the human mind becomes craveness for this world and has forgotten the Lord. All these occurrences will happen in one life. Because there's no Ram. Rama has to go because of desire and craving for position and material kingdom. And so there is Bharat, who is a ocean of compassion, while Shatrughan is a remover of enemies. Bharat couldn't bear to see the beating of this poor woman. And I want you to understand, this is not highlighting violence to women, it's highlighting negative qualities executed by women, beating the negative, removing the negative qualities or the production habits. It must be done. And who is doing it? It is the Lord Himself. Shatrughan is a manifestation of Rama. Bharat is a manifestation of Rama. But Shatrughan manifestation is to remove the enemies, remove the negative energy from the mind. Mantra with a crooked mind. And there Shatrughan is removing the crookedness of the mind. Bharat intervened in these. भरत ही दयाल की दीन चढ़ाई कौशल्या पे ही गए दो भाई Bharat intervened and showed mercy upon her. Having rescued by Bharat, the two brothers now then called on Mother Kausalya. Hey Mata Shri Kausalya, Malina Basana, be Bharana be color, Krisa Sharir Dukha Bhar, Kanaka Kapat, Kanaka Kalpa Bara Bodi Bana, Manahu Hani Tumad, Manahu Hani Tusar. As Mother Kausalya was called upon, in sordid attire, pale, agitated, and oppressed with worries and with enemies, and with a wasted frame, she looked like a lonely celestial creeper of gold blasted by frost in the forest. What a wonderful poetic expression of Goswami Tulsidas. When Mother Kausalya saw Bharat, she sprang up and ran to meet him. But she felt giddy and dropped to the ground unconscious. Chinta se chaturai ghate, ki dukha se ghate sharir, paapa se lakshmi ghate ke ghate, kahega das kabir. You see what worries and stress can do? Bharat was deeply moved to see her plight and threw himself at her feet, forgetting the condition of his own body. Bharat lifted mother and said, show me a father. Show me my father, O mother. Where is Sita and the two brothers? Why was Kaikeyi born into this world and so Bharat began to abuse his mother? Not the mother per se, but the qualities of the mother. And so devotees, after some time, and the emotional erupt, it was time now to prepare, putting emotion aside and facing reality, as it were, for the cremation of Radha Dashratha. Bharat, Shatrughan, and others now, Guru Vashisht, and all the good citizens of Ayodhya, they now make devotees preparation for the funeral rites of Radha Dashratha. Even though mother offered the kingdom to Bharat, Bharat refused. In every way he refused. Mother, no kingdom for me. I want my brother. I want my Lord. I don't want to create the kingdom. I want the creator of the kingdom, my Ram. And so now, devotees, preparation was made for the funeral rites of the father. यमराज कहे गंधारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी तुम जीवत बात हमारी यमराज कहे गंधारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी यमराज कहे दंडारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी मानुष तन तुझने पाया क्यों हरि का नाम भुलाया मानुष तन तुझने पाया क्यों हरि का नाम भुलाया परा नरक बीच दुख भारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी सुनो जीवत बात हमारी Preparation have been made now, devotees, as you are witnessing. Actions speak louder than words. While the preparation are made for the funeral, we'll have the appropriate bhajan. The song will be done by Ryan Tanlal. Let us listen.
Sitaram, everyone.
दासे हमें कार दे माँ। तेरा है गीत तुझसे तू स्वर की देवी ये संगीत तुझसे हर शाद तेरा हर गीत तुझसे हम हैं अकेले हम हैं अधूरे तेरी शरण हमें प्यार दे माँ इशार दे माँ इशार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें कार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझे गुनियों ने जाने वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी मुनियों ने समझी गुनियों ने जाने वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी हम हैं अकेले हम हैं अधूरे तेरी शरण हमें प्यार दे माँ इशार दे माँ इशार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें कार दे माँ। मुकुट सर पिसाजे तो श्वेत बरनी कमल पे विराजे हाथों में बीना मुकुट सर पिसाजे मन से हमारे मिटा दे अंधेरे हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ इशार दे माँ इशार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें कार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें कार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें कार दे माँ।
Jai Shri Ram. Preparation have been made now, devotees. The chitta was built with the chandan wood, very cool and sweet, smells very sweet, fragrant. Singhasana bhushan vasana anna dharani dhan dham ये भरत नहीं भूमि सुर हे परिपूर्ण काम। Devotees, Bharat नृपतनु वेद विदित अनहवावा परम विचित्र विमानु बनावा कही पद भरत मात सब राखी रही रानी दरसन अभिलाषी। devotees. Goswami Tulsidas ने कहा, Tulsidas says, the body of Bharat, the body of Dashrath, in fact, had the body washed and prepared according to the Vedic rites, and caused the most splendid funeral bier to be prepared for him. A chitta was filled beautiful devotees, as if proceeding towards the heavens, placing the sacred body. Bare bhag manush tanu pava. The body of the human is called Bare Bhagya, great fortune. God has given us this human body for a purpose. Dwelling in this human body for a short time. Ahid bhi akela, jahid bhi akela. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. एक दिन हमें भी जाना है. जात है सारा इसका कौन ठिकाना है. एक दिन हमें भी जाना है. गौरी गौरी करके चोरी बारात जाना है. संग न जाएगा बंदे में, संग न जाएगा बंदे में, फिर नहीं आना है. एक दिन हमें जाना है, एक दिन हमें जाना है. One day we will have to leave. Dashatha, the great king, second to none in the universe, and will none to ever come like Dashatha, that great body, the sacred body, the great fortune given to him by the Supreme Parabrahma Paramatma is now consumed by the ultimate Tattva. As the body was consumed by Agni, by the kiln of the Agni, the members of the family returned to Ayodhya, and we shall see what will take place.
Sitaram devotees, on behalf of the members of the first Felicity Ramleela Cultural Group, we thank you very much for being here at the Green Park Recreation Ground. This our 6th night of Ramleela celebration, 6th of 11 nights. Of course, we do look forward to your continued support, your continued attendance right here as we put on a theatrical production by members of the FFRCG. At this time, the members of the First Felicity Ramleela Cultural Group would like to take a couple of minutes to give in honor and of course to give in appreciation a plaque that we have decided to give in honor of this year's reception. This year our Ramleela celebration is dedicated, of course, to a legend, still alive, not doing so well, and he is none other than Uncle Chabilal Uri, or we call him fondly in the FFRCG and in the village, Uncle Dummy. Uncle Dummy at present is not doing so well. He is in hospital for those who is not aware, and of course we are praying very much that he sticks around with us for some time to come. And of course, as we know, this year 2024 our Ramleela is in dedication of him, and while he is still alive, we would like to give in honor of Uncle Dummy a plaque. So on behalf of the we have with us, of course, a member of his family, his niece, and on behalf of the members of the First Felicity Ramleela Cultural Group, we take this time to say, Uncle Dummy, we hope and we pray that you do well. We pray that you be back with us. Of course, Uncle Dummy is the head architect of the Rawan, building of our Rawan, and as you and I will know each year, Rawan, when he is defeated and he's been cremated, of course, he bows his head to Prabhu Sri Ramchandra. So on behalf of the First Felicity Ramleela Cultural Group, We present this plaque to his niece on his behalf, and we hope that he pulls off and he comes back to us here at the Green Park Recreation Ground. Of course, our Pandiji, our Guruji, led by our spiritual head, Panabudara Gankatesu, will of course say a prayer for him every single day as we move on into the final nights of Ramleela celebration right here at the Green Park Recreation Ground. For tonight's proceeding and continuation, back to our Guruji, Panabudara Gankatesu.
Jai Shri Ram. Back to the Ayodhya devotees as Ayodhya takes a spotlight. Having concluded the cremation, the Daha Samskar or Anteshti Samskar of the great king, rather Darshan, there were none to compare with him in the past, the present, or the future. Such a great king. Bharat, now devotees, having returned to Ayodhya and have realized the situation among all the citizens, the ministers, Guru Vashisht and others, great and reverend people there. In essence, devotees, Mother Kaushilya, Kaikai, Sumitra, Guru Vashisht, all the great respected elders have offered Bharat the throne, given to Bharat, undisputed, the throne of Ayodhya, sanctioned by all the citizens of Ayodhya, all the goodly ministers and everyone. But you know, devotees, Bharat refused, not disobeyed. We got to understand this is a very important and integral part of family life in relation to mother and son, mother, son and guru. It is something very important, I think everyone should pay heed to. It's a lengthy discussion which I'm going to bring it in essence form. Bharat was spoken to by Guru Vashisht. He refused Guru Vashisht. He refused Guru Vashisht. Refused Mother Kaushilya. Refused Kaikai. Refused Sumitra. He refuses everybody in likewise manner. We should refuse everything from Bhagwan in this world, because nothing works Bhagwan. And the difference is, we the ordinary human in this world, we take everything in the world and given up Bhagwan. Bharat is teaching the last devotees. This is the foremost lesson for this evening. Bharat said, having heard all of them give their opinion and the good reason why he should sit upon the throne, it is just 14 years, he will return, and like this he will return back to him, and all these things will say to Bharat. Bharat said, my mother, my beloved mother, oh my beloved mothers, oh holy reverend ones, I accept all that you have said to me, but please listen to my plight, listen to my words. I will not accept the kingdom unless I will go and get my blessings of my Ram. Let my Lord tell that to me. And here, my dear devotees, that's the reason why this is called Ramleela. Not Bharat Leela, not Lakshman Leela, not Ravan Leela. Even though we have the most beautiful Ravan night. Scary though. This is Ram Leela, where Ram is the ideal. Ban bhava Ram Naam Raghuvar ko hetu krishanu bhav hinkar ko. That name Ram itself has the power to bring an end to all fear and all sorrows, all fear and grief that the mind experiences every day, especially the world today is filled with fear and grief. Fear and grief overcome the mind of everyone, sometimes me too. And here Rama is the ideal. Rama is no other than the very source of the breath of life that we all breathe. He's the source and the foundation of this universe. That divine, there's none to replace that divine. There's none except him alone. That divine reality has taken avatar to demonstrate to the world what is Sanatana Dharma. This is Sanatana Dharma, family value, loving God and not the world. Fight to gain God and not the world. Here Bharat has taught this lesson to everyone, and I hope you get this lesson tonight. mothers, oh beloved Guru, I hear every one of you. I bow before all of you. I respect all of you. But listen, what I want my Ram. I want to go to see my Ram and my Lakshman and my Sita. That's all I want, nothing else. Kingdom no, luxury no, treasury no, fame and name no. I want my Ram. Tell me who among all of us here want God and nothing else. Man, to hell was God, give me everything else. That's why we are suffering in the world. We make no time for Bhagwan. Now then, everybody busy doing everything but praying to God sincerely. Praying to God sincerely. And Bharat now finally resolved, I am not taking the kingdom. I am going in the very next morning. I am going to retrieve my Rama. Bole Prabhu Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. Bharat now devotees. Let me tell a secret now. When all the citizens heard Bharat declaration, everyone, this was an evening time, and they are now going to go home. Not one could have slept that night with the anticipation that they will be seeing Rama in the company of Bharat and Shatrughan. Those who are devotees. It was in the evening time. Everyone heard the declaration of Bharat and they returned to home. Everyone returned to their homes. Next morning, Bharat, Shatrughan, and everyone prepared a chariot. Sumantra, the great charioteer, the great messenger, the great minister in Ayodhya, prepared a chariot, and here Bharat now, and Shatrughan. And listen to me, all the people of Koshalpur, all the people of Janakpur now, everyone gathered together in Ayodhya with one intention. We are going towards the feet of Ram. Ram Charana Sukhadai, Bhajo Man Ram Charana Sukhadai. Now we are going to prepare now. Bharat, Shatrughan, all the queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, even Guru Vasishta. The whole city now was leaving charge of the good citizens. And now, Tasa, they are now leaving for the forest devotees. The entire entourage, the entire city of Ayodhya, Janakpur, they are on chariots, horses, all means of transport. They are leading the way now to the forest devotees. All the citizens of the much happy devotees. We made a declaration of a great heart of Bharat, the ocean of compassion, Shatruhanta, the remover of all enemies. And what enemies? The enemies of the mind. And what are the enemies of the mind? Asha, Krishna, desires and cravings, lust and anger, hatred. These are the enemies of the mind. Shatrughan is the one to destroy the enemies of the mind. Lakshman, one with the mind, and Lakshmi, that mind that is filled with purpose. Is steadfast in the feet of Rama. Bharat represents compassion. And Rama, the absolute. They are now making the journey to the forest. While Bhagwan Ram and Sita and Lakshman, they are journeying further and further in the forest. Bharat devotees and the entire entourage, look at the wonderful children, the elderly folks, all those who could have made it, they made our journey devotees. While Sri Ram and Lakshman, they proceeded further and further. Both Ram and Lakshman met with Bharadwaj. Meeting with Bharadwaj, spent some time and getting darshan. They proceeded further devotees as Lakshman is making his way as Bharat and Shatrughan for the entire Ayodhya city is making the way devotees. As Shri Ram proceeding further and further together with Bhaya, Lakshman and Bhavi Sita. Bharat ashram together with Sita and Lakshman. After leaving Bharat ashram, he went to Chitrakoot, a beautiful place. When he was a little boy, he used to go there for puja and worship. Lakshman, while residing in Chitrakoot, at the distance he saw Bharat and the citizens of Ayodhya is arriving in the forest. And he said, "Oh my beloved Ram, look, Bharat is coming with an army. What steps shall we take? Supposing Bharat is coming to kill us and take the kingdom once and for all. Oh my brother Ram, I am scared." Shri Ram said to Lakshman, "Oh Lakshman, think again. Bharat is the ocean of compassion." And Shri Ram began to give great praise to Bharat. Shri Ram calmed his brother down and tell him, "This will disgrace the family. We will never do anything like this." As Bharat is making his journey closer and closer, and Shri Ram is spending some time in Chitrakoot, Bharat now went as they approaching Bharat entourage is approaching Chitrakoot devotees. Lakshman saw the entourage, the parties. He saw the Russian army, the army of Bharat is coming. Nishad Raj, who saw his army, Nishad Raj began to speculate again, negative speculation. And he was also struck by an elderly. First, he was not make allegations, see first the intentions, and so Nishad held back his arrogance. As Bharat now devotees is proceeding closer and closer to his beloved ideal of life, Bharat and Shatrughan is now coming closer in Chitrakoot to meet with Bhagwan Ramchandra. Closer and closer devotees. Shri Ram holding now his beloved brother and all the queens and Guru Vasishtha. On meeting Bharat and Shatrughan, seeing after so many days the brother now, they went and began to embrace one another. Mother Sita went and fell at the feet of all the queens. Even though she was a bit shy with the clothing she wore, everyone began to meet and greet devotees. Bharat met with Shri Ram with great joy, and the time will come now when the news must be told. O beloved Ram, your father, our father, is in Swargadham, and I have come, O brother, to ask you to return to Ayodhya, so that Ayodhya will have peace and harmony again. Brother, the city is in turmoil. The rivers, the trees, the people, the animals, the shrubs, Mother Earth, everything looks dismal, brother. You are the glow, you are the light of lights. Natad bhasite suryo na shashanko na pavaka yat gatva na nivartin tad dham paramamama. You are the very fount of light that shines in the sun, moon and fire. Come and bring back some shine and glow in Ayodhya. Brother, under no condition I will ever take a throne. Please, my Ram, come. Devotees, the moment Sri Ram heard the father's death, everyone began to cry as if he just died. Even Bhagwan Ram cried also. This is Leela. Leela means a divine drama to demonstrate the principles of life. Life is filled with two things, dukkha and sukha. And Bhagwan Ram took avatar to teach us how to overcome, how to tide over these two false emotions. Samad dukkha sukha dhiram, so amritva kalpate. He who is fit for liberation is he who has overcome both false emotions. After Shri Ram overcome his little sorrow, Shri Ram and all those devotees there began to offer tarpan. Immediately they began to offer tarpan. And people ask these questions. If I'm in a foreign land and my mother or father died, what will I do? But look, Shri Ram is demonstrating. The moment you heard that news, you should take tarpan, take vow, take tarpan. Shri Ram began to offer tarpana. Om Devatabhya Pitribhyascha Mahayogi Bhatevacha Namaha Swahaya Sudhaya Nityameva Namo Namaha. Quickly performing oblations, tarpana. Shri Ram returns and said, Brother Bharat, I have taken a vow. Raghukul Riti Sadat Chale Aaye Prana Jaye Varu Vajana Na Jaye. Brother, I prefer give my life but to break my words. I told you, this is why Shri Ram took the bow and arrow. It represents a speech, a spoken words. It represents a mouth and the spoken words. You must have control. And so Bharat said, Prabhu, well, I understand the Raghukul Riti and I respect your wish, oh brother. But please give me something. Give me a kharao. And so devotees, immediately Shri Ram took his kharao and give it to Bharat. Here now the Uttasa, Bharat and all the citizens of Ayodhya and Janakpur now receiving the kharao or the footwear or the wooden sandal of Shri Rama's feet. Bharat now placing that kharao in his hand with great joy, devotees. Bharat and the entire entourage are making the journey back from the forest to Ayodhya. Bharat from there we go to Nandigram. While Shri Ram, Lakshmana and Sita, they spend some time in Chitrakoot, there in the forest. While Shri Ram was spending quality time with his wife and brother, in the heavens, Lord Indra and his son by the name of Jayant, Indra's son by the name of Jayant, his wife left the heavens and knowing that the Almighty God has taken avatar and is named Confrontation. Jayant decided that why did all the ladies going at the feet of Rama? Who is this Rama? Giant now devotees, leaving the heavens and is making his way to Mrityuloka to test, to find out this is famous for Sri Ram, why the citizens are returning from the first devotees. Giant is making the way from the heavens, flying down from Mrityuloka to Panchavati. Whilst Indra's son Jayant is making his way, Bharat reached in Ayodhya and placed that kharao in Nandigram upon the scroll. All the citizens have returned to Ayodhya, placing that kharao in Nandigram. Bharat sat there and tagged his hair like a buttercup and sat there chanting Ram Ram Ragupati, Ram Ram Ragupati. As Jayant is making his way to test the might of Sri Ram. Who is this Ram? Where he come from? Why everyone is attracted to him? Jayant on reaching their devotees seeing an opportunity to test the might of Sri Ram, he quickly ran and picked the feet of Mother Sita. He inflicted pain upon the feet of Mother Sita. No sooner Sri Ram realized blood began to flow. Seeing the blood flowing from her feet, Sri Ram placed an arrow. Lord was compassion. Place an arrow of fear and strike it towards the arrow. That arrow, devotees, went, and that arrow represents fear, takes a form, and is traveling to Jayan. Wherever Jayan will go, that arrow of fear will follow him. Narayana, Narayana. Jayan devotees flying from world to world, Shivalok, Brahmalok, Vishnulok, and no one offered him rescue. Not even his mother and father offered him any rescue. But Narada, the well-compassionate son of Brahma, Narayana, Narayana, Hari Narayana, 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 seeing them filled with fear and sorrow, he approached Jayan. Jayan now very tired, very fatigued. He took a rest, and while resting, Narada approached him. Narayana, Narayana, tell me, O Jayan, क्या बात है? What is the matter, O Jayan? Jayan said to Narada, Hey Brahmaputra Narada, what I have done is something very evil, very painful. I have tested the strength of Sri Ram. I wanted to know who is Sri Ram, and I went and inflicted pain upon Mother Sita. And Sri Ram, coming to know, he sent this arrow of fear, which is traveling just between the distance of one finger from me. Tell me, what should I do? I travel from place to place. No one even offered me a seat. No one even asked, how am I? Tell me, O Holy One. Narad ji ne kaha, Narad said, go right where you start this problem, go at the root of the problem and seek refuge at the feet of Sri Ram. Bowing to Narad Dasa. No sooner, Jayan now devotees, quickly leaving the abode of the heavens now and returning back to the root of the problem. You can only solve the problem when you go back to the root. Now Jayan is making his way as Bharat settled down in Ayodhya. Jayan is making his way now to seek refuge at the feet of Rama, as we see that arrow of fear right with him anywhere he go, inseparable. In the same right manner, the lesson is when you do wrong things, the result will follow you wherever you go. Wherever you go in this world, if even you die and born back, that arrow of fear will be with you, unless you seek refuge at Sri Ram. Sarva dharman paritijya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarvapapebhyo mochishyami ma suchaha. And so Jayan, on reaching the feet of Sri Ram, Hey Ram, Purushottama Narahari Narayana Keshava Guranidhe Damodhara Madhava Trahimam Prabhu. Save me, my Lord, save me. I now know your might and your power. Having surrendered now devotees, that arrow of fear disappeared. And Sri Ram blessed him. O Jayan, the cruel act deserved death. But instead, since you came and seek refuge, I will take off one of your eye. That is the eye of negativity. That's the eye that look at the problems and the doubtful eye. And so, blessing Jayan devotees, Sri Ram decided to go a little further and spend some time in Panchavati. Having blessed Jayan devotees, Jayan returned to his heavenly abode and all the fear was removed. he lived full devoted life to Prabhu. Remember in the Bhagavad, his father also showed pride to Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna subdued him, and so father, so son. Here his son now tried pride with Sri Ram, and he was subdued. And devotees, there in Panchavati, Sri Ram, Lakshman and Bharat takes the spotlight. There in Panchavati, devotees, Sri Ram traversed a little bit further and he met with Agastya. Leaving Chitrakoot, Sri Ram decided to leave Chitrakoot and take a little walk a distance. On the way, there was a demon by the name of Virad Rakshas. Virad Rakshas, seeing Sri Ram in the forest, decided to go and attack him. Whilst walking in the forest, leaving Chitrakoot, through the forest, he came across a demon, Virada, who threatened to kill Sri Ram. Here now we are going to see Virad Rakshas threatening to kill the Lord of the universe in his arrogance. In no time, Sri Ram realizing that Lakshman and Sita will be fearful. Sri Ram gives a powerful shaft in that powerful Pano bow, and with a steady 8 devotees. Bole Prabhu Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai! Bringing an end to that Virad Rakshas, liberating his soul. Virad Rakshas disappeared and went to the heavens, being destroyed in the arms of Sri Ram. Sri Ram continued the journey to the trees, walking around the forest. He will now meet Agastya Muni. Agastya Muni had a great devotee by the name of Sutikshana. Sutikshana heard of the arrival of Sri Ram in the forest, and Sutikshana, in his mind he is wondering, will not Rama make friend with me? Will not Rama come to my ashram? And so Sutikshana is running wild on the road, back and forth, as if he is mad with love for Rama. Until that Sutikshana devotees, he does not know exactly what direction that Rama is coming from. And Sutikshana, moving swiftly in the roadside, and he saw a tree, and he went and sat on the middle of the road, close to that tree. And there Sri Ram sees Sutikshana sitting in the road, in the middle of the road. Sutikshana with love for Rama and Rama alone. As he closed his eyes, Sri Ram entered his mind, and Sutikshana saw Rama in his mind, and Sutikshana, sitting in the middle of the road, refused to open his eyes, not wanting to lose the vision of Sri Ram, the darshan of Sri Ram. And that very Sri Ram, who he had seen in his heart, now came in front of him. With his eyes closed, Sri Ram came, his long, wonderful, merciful arms, and tried to awake Sutikshana, but Sutikshana will never wake up. He was like a stump on the road with so much intense love for Ram. Finally, as he opened his eyes, he saw the very said Rama that was in his mind standing in front of him. Bole Prabhu Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai! Sutikshana fell at the feet of Ram. Jai Jai Shri Ramachandra, Avadha ke dulare, O beloved of Ayodhya, Prabhu. Please, I will take you now to my Guru, Agastya Muni, who is now in his very old age, no sooner, Tasa, Shri Ram, Sutikshana, they are quickly going now to the ashram of Agastya. Agastya Muni, their devotees. There just upon Shuram, formidable weapons, approaching the ashram of Agastya Muni. Agastya was a great bhakt of Shuram, who was fully equipped with the knowledge of weapons, had weapons of mass destruction. On reaching the ashram, Sutikshana told Agastya, "Oh my Gurudev, please come and welcome my Lord Rama. Bole Prabhu Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai." And here now the meeting of Shri Ram and Agastya Muni. Agastya Muni now placing his head at the feet of Shri Ram. "My Lord, I was about to leave this world. I'm very happy to have your darshan, Prabhu. Please come. Come to my ashram, my Lord." And so, visiting the ashram of Agastya Muni blessed devotees give to Shri Ram blessed weapons, divine weapons. He blessed him with weapons of mass destruction, inexhaustible weapons, that nothing can destroy these weapons. Hey Prabhu, please have these weapons, for this may be put into use sometime. In this forest, my Lord, is filled with all kind of rakshasas. And having spent some time there, Shri Ram paid homage to Agastya Tassa and now decided to go now for his stay in Panchavati. Shri Ram paid homage to Agastya Muni, having now received weapons of mass destruction, blessed weapons devotees. Here now Shri Ram now is going finally to Panchavati, where he will spend most of his years in Panchavati. 10 years he spent there, of the 14 years. On the way to Panchavati, they met Jatayu brother Sampati, who was the brother of Garuda. He told them how a friend of his father is. He promises to protect Sita in the absence. And devotees Shri Ram now reaching Panchavati. On reaching Panchavati, Shri Ram was tired and decided to spend 10 years in Panchavati to spend. Now, in Panchavati, Shri Ram said, "Lakshman, dekho bhaya. Dekho bhaya, look in this forest. It is filled with all kind of demons, rakshasas. Be aware, brother. Be alert. Keep your eyes. Let's protect ourselves and Ma Sita, who is vulnerable, who could be vulnerable." No sooner, devotees, news went to Lankapati Ravan. A female demon is called Shurpanakha, who is the sister of Ravan, Lankapati Ravan. That same time, Shurpanakha left Lanka and was traversing the forest, Tassa. This great and famous Shurpanakha, sometimes we call she Supnikya. In English, she is called Shurpanakha. In Kannada, she is called Supnikya. The Shurpanakha devotees, the sister of Lankapati Ravan, that Dashakandhara Ravana, whilst traversing Panchavati, she is very observant, and she looked to her right, and she saw charm, and there's nothing I can say more than this. She said to herself, let me try to seduce this two young brothers with my charm, and at this time, let us see what charm, what attraction, how can she attract a divine god of Maya, Prabhu Rama, and Lakshman, whose mind is steadfast at the feet of the Lord. Jai Shri Ram. Now we are witnessing the Surpanakha Ram Lakshman Samvad. Jai Shri Ram. Tassa, tassa. See Lakshman standing in the posture of a warrior, approached him. But for some reason, she turned away and she went to his brother Ram. And then Shurpanakha began to do all kind of things to distract the mind of Shri Ram. She approached Shri Ram and said, oh, handsome one, God has made a pair for me, and I see that pair, you've been a part of myself. Please marry me, will you marry me? Ram said, oh lady, I have already married. Look, my wife Sandals here. Look, my brother down here. Shri Ram is, being normal and is been on the ground. Shri Ram to Lakshman is already married to Ramleela. But he said, look, Lakshman is bachelor. He have no one on his side. Don't ask him. And Surpanakha now began to go up with Lakshman. She's now approaching Lakshman and she began to dance. She began to dance, all kind of alluring dance to distract the mind of Lakshman. But Lakshman means one whose mind is steadfast, undisturbed. And as she tried in many ways, we shall see what happens. Surpanakha tried her best. Actions speak louder than words. Just look and see what's happening. Leela in the drama. Remember, Lakshman means one whose mind is steadfast. Nothing worldly can disturb the mind of Lakshman. Most powerful Sri Ram, who is the source of everything, who is the very source of the mind. Manaha Shashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. When the jiva enters the body, from the jiva the mind emerges with five senses of knowledge that operates the five senses of action, the five organs of action. Lakshman was filled with steadfastness, focus. Realizing she failed in trying to distract the mind of Lakshman, she proceeded to Ram again. Surpanakha represents worldly attractions, the glitter and the glamour of the world. You see, she was so named because of her long, withering nails. You know, so like a grow of nails, long. Now don't call them Surpanakha. Don't call them with long nails Surpanakha, but the name Surpanakha really. Surpanakha means one who's with long nails. You think if you have long nails, your books are out in the morning for your husband? Right did I break up marriage? And if the breadvan come and road bad, get a nice road you have, you will starve. So Surpanakha represents that kind of qualities. Kulachan, you know Kulachan? Bad ways. You know some, I don't like to say it, but I won't say it tonight then. Surpanakha tried her many ways. Tasa. The Tasa is for us people. Then like a destructive Surpanakha. Wisdom distracts the mind from the reality, from the purpose of life. It's what the young people like today. The wisdom, they call that Gadaha music. Gadaha, I just call it donkey music. It disturbs the mind, is what's happening there. But when the mind of Sri Ram is disturbed, we'll see. The rhythm that disturbs the mind from the purpose of life and the goal of life, which is to be happy, healthy, until death comes. Surpanakha tried all her ways until she began to feel a bit shame to herself. And she began to go from Lakshman to Rama, down to Lakshman, and no one just spoke to her out of sheer respect. And but no avail, she could not disturb either of the two. Lakshman began to insult her. Only, he says here, only a man who has no shame will marry you. Surpanakha represents the type of ladies, or women or girls who are in bad ways, bad attitude, disturbing ways, Surpanakha, and here she is among the two most powerful entities in the universe, the source of the universe in the personified form of Ram and the personified form of the steadfast mind of Lakshmana. Thereupon she went fretting and foaming to Sri Ram, and now devotees, she thinking what next to do. Lakshmana kaha ki doot bari, doot na dori laaj badi bari, taba kisi aani, Ram kahi gayi, रूप भयंकर प्रगटत भई, सीता ही सब एक न बुराई, कहा अरुण सब स्वयं उठाई. You know, among brothers, among family, sometimes people have signs, big signs, body language, and see now, Surpanakha fretting and foaming. She began to fret and frustrated now and began to behave very stupid. Seeing her stupid behavior, fretting and foaming, she now decided to reveal her frightful form. तब किसियानी राम कही गई, रूप भयंकर प्रगटत भई. रूप भयंकर, she made that भयंकर form, that horrible form, and began to horrify them. And devotees, in so doing, Lakshmana saw the sight of Sri Ram. See that Mother Sita now is filled with fear. Sita hi sab hai ek hi na burai. Seeing Mother Sita must have been terrified and give a sign to Lakshmana. Lakshmana ati laaghav so bhaag karna binti. Taake kar Ravan kaha manau chunauti dikhi. Giving a sign to Lakshmana devotees. Lakshmana, who's of steadfast mind by nature, who is at the feet of Sri Ram, focused there, with great agility, Lakshmana took his powerful sword and with a steady aim devotees, Lakshmana struck off her nose and ears, thereby inviting Ravana to her, just as it were. See, here you have to feel demonstrated here by the sister of Ravana, Surpanakha. We have Vidya's cry, and look how hot she looks, with ugly ways and ugly features. When you don't feel, you have to feel. Jai Jai Shri Ram. overshadowed by this Suparaka seeing Mother Sita, very much beautiful and attractive. She is now returning to Lanka to report this matter to her two brothers, Bharat, Dushan and Krishna. With this hideous look, devotees, she approached her brothers. On approaching them, they asked her, who did this wicked to you? He that Lakshman, the fair one, it is he who has done that to me. Oh brothers, what is the use of the strength when we see me in this condition? Look what they have done. No sooner Bharat, Dushan and Krishna is now making the way in the forest. This will be the battle of the evening devotees, the battle between Bharat, Dushan and Krishna sent by Ravana. We will see the final battle for this evening. The battle between Ram and Lakshman. Ram already sensed that the demons is coming. He observed the heaviness and told Lakshman, oh Lakshman, Mother Sita will safe retreat and tell her safely and be aware, be alert. The demons now is making their way devotees in the forest. Battle with Rama and Lakshman, knowing it is Lakshman who has done this. The demon troop is making their way. Tomorrow we will see the continuation of this battle of the powerful arms of Bhagavan and the Bhaya Lakshman. Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram. At this time I want to member of the Felicity, Ramleela to the Felicity.
Thank you very much for being here tonight. Our sixth time of Green Celebration, right here at the Confrontation Ground. As you continue to witness the epics, the story of Original, the Lula of the continue, they are up until Monday, the 21st of October, when we have our world parade at the front of Original Chandra as the rightful king of Ayuka. Putting on a production such as this is really fast, but it becomes much more easier, much more possible with our current sponsors. And for this we say many thank yous to Index Merchants Limited, Brian Tech Rentals, Tech Seeds Fabricating and Construction Limited, Hollywood Foods, Club Coconuts, Sandals, Felicity, LTT, Trading Stars, but the Bharat. We say many thank yous to MBS Motor Company Limited, Pandit Lakshman Prasad Maharaj. Many thank yous goes out to Sitaram Bharat and family. We say many thank yous to the Shimonas Borough Corporation, of course His Worship, Mayor of Shimonas, Mr. Fayyid Mohammed. Many thank yous goes out to Tigers Roti Shop. Thank you to Liberty Printing Annals Roofing and General Contracting Services Limited. Many thank yous to Ryan Donald and his Chasing Perfections and Event Management team. Felicity Med Supplies. Much love and thank yous goes out to Durrani Designs. Many thank yous to the management and staff of Electrofix. We say much love and appreciation to N. Britain Enterprises, G1 Supermarket, Amara Tent Rentals, Central Ice, Abraham Southern Exclusions, Musical Kiss Family. We say many thanks to the Beaches Fabric and Home Finishing Store Limited, and of course to the management of Beaches Fabric. We say much love and appreciation for your continued support. We say thank you to Darren Manick. Many thank yous go to Ceiling Experts, L&S Electrical and Plumbing Supplies, Central Executive Hardware, Felicity Furniture and Appliances, Universal Structures, Company Family, love and appreciation to Felicity Community Pharmacy, Balmain Supermarket, and of course our counselor for Endeavour Felicity, Councillor Sundar Jogu. We'd like to say thank you to Amit Alai for being with us here tonight of this, our 6th night of Leela celebration, and Mr. Amit, of course, tonight, as always, our chief photographer, Edison Bulu. Thank you very much for being with us here. For love and support, always with you. And of course, the spiritual head and our one and only, the best narrator in Trinidad and Tobago. No apology for the Bharat. To you and your family, Pandit, thank you very much for always supporting our Ramleela celebrations. We look forward to your continued support. Come tomorrow night, our 7th night of Leela celebrations, and of course tomorrow night we will witness what is to be called the epic of the Leela, the kidnapping of Masita by the demonic king, Lankapati Rawan. We look forward to your continued support right here at the Green Park Recreation Grounds tomorrow, 7 p.m. Of course, to enter tonight's Leela, we call none other than our very own Pandit, Pandit Bharat, Yankatesu.
Jai Shri Ram, let's all put our hands together and keep our mind like Lakshmana defeated Prabhuram steadfast. The purpose of our Leela and the enacting of the Leela of Shri Ram for 109 years right here in this sacred soil of Green Park. The text that contains the glories of Shri Ram, we wave the safe, soft light in respect to the book, the text that contains the Sita Ram, the Leela of Shri Ram. Kirti Kavita Lalita Siyapiti, Arti Shri Ramayana Jiti. Waving the soft light and paying all with respect to the text that contains the glories of Shri Ram. Oh, Arati Shri Ramayana Jiti, Kirti Kavita Arati जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम बोले प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। ओम सर्वेषां मंगलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषः गौ ब्राह्मणे यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुः च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथ्वी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधः शान्तिः वनस्पति शान्तिः विश्वदेवा शान्तिः शान्तिः सर्वं शान्ति शान्ति सामा शान्तिः। ॐ बोले प्रभु रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। सत श्री सनातन धर्म की हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव। जय श्री राम। You have a safe return home and tomorrow we shall